Hello everyone. Today I'm going to share with you some information about solar and ESS industries to help you understand what happened in Feb 2024. Let's start from solar industries. New investment in renewable energy reached yet another record in 2023, coming in 10% higher than a year earlier at about $670 billion. Solar was the main driver, accounting for more than half of the global total. Solar investment amounted to about $400 billion in 2023, which is a 12% year-on-year increase, yet another annual record total. Both the first and the second halves of the year set new all-time high. Almost 50% of the total for 2023, or about $200 billion, was invested in small-scale solar, up two-thirds on the year before. Declining module prices and a desire to reduce reliance on purchased power from the grid drove demand for small-scale installation. Solar investment in Europe, the Middle East, and Africa surged by 22% in 2023 to $90 billion, the highest total ever recorded. There was, however, a 9% slowdown between the first and the second halves. Of the $43 billion of investment in the back end of the year, the EU alone accounted for about $30 billion. Top markets reached new highs in 2023, including Spain, Germany, Netherlands, Italy, South Africa, and Saudi Arabia. The momentum in Europe follows Russia's invasion of Ukraine and the subsequent energy crisis. Meanwhile, South Africa's record market growth was motivated by frequent blackouts and high electricity prices. Middle East investment doubled, in line with recent renewables ambitions. Next is for EU market. Renewable capacity ambitions are up 51% in the new 2023 NECPs compared to the last versions, with the targets now amounting to over 1.1 terawatts being installed by 2030. Despite this increase, the 2023 NECP targets are below the level that would triple renewables capacity by 2030, assuming the Block 6 to build in line with the global pledge made at COP28, which would require more than 1.3 terawatts of capacity in the EU 27. European countries are planning to further scale up solar and wind capacity this decade. These technologies would increase by about 3 and 2 times, respectively, between 2022 and 2030 if the targets are met. Next is for China. On February 8th, the Chongqing Municipal Commission of Economy and Information Technology issued the Action Plan. The document proposes that by 2026, the development of low-carbon digital energy cities in the city will achieve significant results, and a number of iconic projects with demonstration and driving effects will be constructed. Completed over 1,000 user-sized PV and energy storage, virtual power plants, green factories, green transportation, green buildings, and other demonstration projects with a user-side energy storage scale of 1 million kilowatts or 2 million kilowatts-hour. Regarding the target of user-side PV installation scale, the document clearly states that the cumulative installations will exceed 900 megawatts by 2024, 1.2 gigawatt, and 1.3 gigawatt by 2026. Indian Prime Minister has announced the launch of the residential rooftop solar scheme for free electricity. This project, with an investment of over 75,000, aims to light up 1 crore households by providing up to 3 units of free electricity every month from substantive subsidies. The scheme offers a subsidy of 30 per kilowatt up to 2 kilowatts and 18,000 for additional capacity up to 3 kilowatts. The total subsidy for systems larger than 3 kilowatts has been capped. The subsidy can be applied for directly in the national online portal. The subsidy on the online for 5 days since the subsidy has been issued subsidies of about 340, involving the new capacity of about 300 megawatts, in addition to 50 megawatts in the application process. The social response is very strong. India's household PV market will have large development. Imports of PV modules in 2023 indicate a stabilization in the PV solar energy market after the remarkable growth of 70% in 2022, which may enable investments in excess of 60 billion real in the market. even amid a challenging scenario. The 17.5 GW nationalized in 2023 represent a reduction of only 1.7% compared to the previous year, which stood out for the record reached in the Brazilian market. The share of distributed generation market in the annual volume imported decreased by 10 percentage points compared to 2022. The volume directed to the DG market still remained high due to the increased demand for DG projects, shared generation, and larger remote self-consumption throughout 2023. This growth was driven mainly by shared generation ventures to serve small and medium consumers, highlighting the greater adherence of individuals to this model. Next is for Italy market. Italy added about 5.2 GW of new solar PV capacity last year, according to Italia Solar, significantly higher than the 4 GW of new capacity installs forecast by the trade body, and the highest annual total since 2011. Last year, marking the second consecutive year, and Italy was installed more than 1 GW of new solar capacity. Italy's solar sector is also notable for its reliance on distributed generation market, as half of the capacity installed last year came in the commercial and industrial sector, 28% in the residential sector, and 22% in the utility scale sector. In 2023, the price of lithium showed a one-sided decline, falling from 510 per ton at the beginning of the year to 100 at the end of the year. This led to a corresponding decline in the price of electrodes, resulting in a significant difference in the performance of battery materials companies last year compared to 2022. Most battery materials companies experienced a decline over even losses, with only 3 achieving growth. From the perspective of the reasons for the changes in the performance of the above companies, all of them are related to the decline in the price of main materials, such as lithium carbonate, the clearing of market capacity, and the collective destocking of enterprises. Due to the impact of the falling lithium prices, the performance of 2 major lithium kings, Ganfeng Lithium and Tianqi Lithium, in 2023 saw a significant decline. And for now, about 18 energy storage battery companies have released their performance forecasts for 2023, with 14 companies achieving profitability. And about 9 companies involved in the energy storage inverter industry have released their performance forecast for 2023, with 8 of them achieving profitability. And the next is for UK storage energy. From 1st February 2024, the UK government has abolished 20% VAT on domestic battery energy storage systems in all circumstances. Previously, VAT relief only applied to energy storage systems installed with new solar systems. From 1st February, the zero rate of VAT will also apply to post-installed residential energy storage systems. As part of the zero rating scheme for VAT on energy-saving materials, the policy will run until 31st March 2027. During this period, it will promote increased demand for home storage system from households with PV tenants that do not have a home storage system installed. Thank you. This is all for this sharing.